guys, I'm back in Fallout New Vegas. We'll get started right off the get-go. Okay, let's get started. Got my glasses, got my leather armor. I don't know what the hell I was doing. Headed for New Vegas. Yeah, wall going. Where the hell is my watch? Here it is. Alright, I gotta do this for like, what, an hour? Slum the strip. Who's with me? Rock is with me. I gotta get her some armor eventually. Armor ground. Standard. Damn, I love that loading out. Possible. New Vegas be like. Loading.
That got worse.
And my heart keys have difficulty again. Yes, my heart keys have difficulty. I have stuff to sell off. I gotta deal with that. Just noticed, it kind of looks like me if I were like, probably like 5 years older. Looks like a nice little crowd. Where are we on the map?
Hey there, youngster.
Hey, I need to buy some stuff. Sell some stuff. I'm gonna buy nothing but his enemy. We're gonna sell to him our laser RCW. Okay, so might as well buy some ammo. Damn, jeez. Where'd all of this ammo? I gotta sell him something.
Thanks.
Just make it slowly. How's my leg? Awful. I love it. Alright, we're gonna head out here. There's a bunker that I want to find. I don't want to stay trade. We're gonna see if we can find the abandoned military bunker. And it's not seeing you'll see why. And if you know it,
Trouble.
you know what? I'm gonna go over here. Trouble to the apartments. There's a few places I need to check for this place. I don't know where it is. That is the problem. Correctional facility. I'm gonna go north. Yeah, I think I want to get north there myself. Yeah, you know what? It's starting to come back. Alright, so let's start walking. So one head northeast a bit. Around, there's a pistol. Hello, little dog. No, just mind my own business. Don't mind me. Wait, can you pick up point 22, please? Just standard clip. Come back. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, this is starting to come back to me now. There's something over there. I see something like this. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, this is it. Alright, let's go. And storm. Hey, Veronica. Veronica, stay close. I might need your assistance. Let's see. Yeah, this looks like it's right. Veronica. No, this is wrong. Yeah, I think it's you have taken a sip of protecting enemies, Veronica. Stay close. Rat scorpion. Looks like there's another one. Yeah, this.
Hold on. I've got this.
Yeah, this is it. Veronica.
I'd like a large atomic shake and a double Brahmin burger. And easy on the agave sauce this time.
We gave you a password, Veronica. It's for your safety.
I know where you live, Ramos. Open up.
For Pete's sake. Opening up. Welcome back, Veronica.
Thank you. Okay, so they're gonna ask me. Hello.
Listen up. I'm in charge of security around here, and I can't say I'm too happy about having an outsider waltzing around. But since you came in with Veronica, I'm inclined to cut you a little slack. Just behave yourself, and we won't have any problems, okay? Oh, and the Elder's going to want to talk to you. He's on the 2nd level. Just take a right once you get down there. My office is right here in case you need anything. Just ask for Ramos.
Oh.
Looking sharp, Ramos.
Behave yourself, kiddo. Oh, hey there. That's right. Nothing gets in or out of here without me knowing it.
Okay.
Under the lockdown, only essential personnel are permitted to enter or leave. That includes supply runners and high-security patrols. All other personnel are forbidden to leave, and any personnel that were out there when the lockdown was enacted are forbidden from returning. Fine by me?
See you later.
Bye.
Alright, well, let us go. Alright, well, let's go speak to the Elder. Did they give us this? Yes, they did. Man, these people are...
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
This looks like a fireman. That's a quartermaster. Gotta speak to the Elder.
Hey, Torres.
Okay, the bunker. Let's speak to this Hello, Elder. You want to do a big... No, I'm not part of your ranks. I'll someone else to do.
When Paladin Ramos informed me that Veronica was approaching with an outsider in tow, at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here, though you'd remain Veronica's responsibility. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us? Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them. I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
Okay.
Found the missing patrols, or
No, I'm still...
remain
Okay, let's just speak to the quartermaster.
So,
You're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely.
Yes.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
Sure, go ahead.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
Are you suggesting heresy? You heresy.
Of course I have, many times in fact. The Elder has an open-door policy and will listen to advice on any subject save this one. He refuses to see that our isolation is slowly weakening us. Aside from being our duty, going out on missions is what kept us strong. And because he fails to see that, he must be replaced. I half expected you to say that. In which case, I'll continue to pursue the matter on my own. Should you continue dealing with the Elder and find yourself beginning to see my point of view, I'll be around.
Okay.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
Okay, Night. Let's see. Alright, let me see if I can remember how. Let's talk to him first.
The word came down from the Elder that I'm to offer you some of our lesser wares. As if I didn't have other matters on my mind.
Sure, let's begin.
Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
Combat armor, frickin' twos. I should have bought. Let's do some selling, shall we? What do you got for? Ooh, this is nice. It's nice. Some of it very expensive, but worth it if I can actually get it. This is less. This is lesser wares. Fisty power fist. Combat armor. I'm gonna save my money for the time being, right? Ooh, if I'm not mistaken, where is this skipped in hand cannon? 40 critical. Set for the trade. Winchester can go. You can stay. I'm not gonna use this, so I suppose that can go. Okay, dynamite, I'll leave that for the future. Cinnamon block. What do you got for ammo, sir? Where's my battle rifle?
Another satisfying. If you must know, my inventory check this week shows that our weapon count is one short. Somehow we're missing a laser pistol. Hardin will have my head if I don't find that weapon soon. I can't delay my report to him any longer.
Okay.
If you happen to find it, bring it here right away. I might be able to throw a few supplies your way if you do.
Sweet. Note about missing my laser pistol. Gotta keep that in mind.
I mean, after the battle at Helios 1, some people were worried about the NCR coming after us. This bunker is for you.
I'm actually skeptical about looking at
Hey, Ramos.
Hey yourself, kiddo.
laser pistol, though. I'm really gonna find it. I actually never found the laser pistol. Alright, well, let's go find these people. Alright, there's one not too far here. Spacesuit, give me reinforcements. Alright, now let's go find the other stuff. Take that right away. The other patrols. Oh, I can't. Boy. Oh, Bart's working. Alright, anything else in the area? Okay, that's cleared. We have saved the... Alright, now we gotta find the scouts in here. Let's put on some actual armor. It's gonna die. Oh, it's dead. Nope, spacesuit's gonna have to go for armor. This thing's... Oh. Only halfway there.
Welcome to Repcon headquarters, Rocketeer. Come all this way to see our little facility, have you? I'm here to answer any and all questions you may have, within specified parameters. And if you'd like, I can provide a tour of our museum.
You know what? Sure, whatever gets us closer without getting shot by these robots.
I can answer whatever questions you'd like, provided your query is limited to Repcon history, research and development, or Robco.
Tell me about Robco.
Robco Industries purchased Repcon in 2075 to assist with some of Robco's military projects, as well as developing unmanned space exploration.
Okay.
The relationship between Robco and Repcon is mutually beneficial, and we hope that both companies bolster each other well into the next century. Very well. Feel free to ask me more. The tour showcases Repcon's amazing scientific contributions, and the promise of many more, coupled with its parent company, Robco. Excellent, excellent. Please be patient. The tour will begin in just a moment.
Okay.
Ready for the Repcon tour? Hello. Please remember visiting hours are from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Rocketeer.
Yeah, I'm good.
Here's, courtesy of the fine folks at Robco, I'll be your guide today on the path of scientific discovery.
Yeah, let's go, guys. Take me, robot.
In the lead-lined case behind me is a spent radioactive rod from one of our old reactors. No need to stand too close. Let's move along, shall we?
Why would you keep radio... Children can see this, man. Jesus.
Look here. A row of multicolored plasma fuels.
Okay.
Careful. They may look safe to drink, but your stomach is the last place they should be. Why the difference in cylinder size? Refining our production methods has resulted in higher yields of fuel over time. That's why.
Alright, move on.
To my right, you can see a sample of some old safety barrels Repcon once used to store radioactive waste. Perfectly safe. On my left is an example of a mountain of Repcon safety barrels some legislators claim are poisoning our... You have been warned. Please vacate the premises or you will be considered an intruder. Environment. Ridiculous.
What? Please don't follow me. Alright, what do we got?
Behind me is our most recent rocket project, which we're keeping under our hats until launch, if you'll pardon the expression. And in front of me is a model, not actual size, of the launch dome we are using to send our rockets screaming into orbit.
Anything else after this? No. Can I read this?
Now these colorful fellows behind me are Repcon's earliest experiments in flight. Feel free to read the plaques and learn, Rocketeers.
That's nice. Robots.
Now for the highlight of our tour. Due to a generous donation from Robco, this next exhibit showcases the wondrous world of robots. Around you are the incredible iBot, the fearsome SentryBot, and the always helpful Mr. Handy. That helpfulness runs through our whole line. This is the final stop on our tour. This model of our solar system is a small example of where the partnership between Robco and Repcon hopes to go. See those little rockets zipping about? They are manned by robots, tirelessly looking for resources to mine on planets beyond our own. And that's it for our tour today, Rocketeers. Robco and its tiny partner, Repcon, thank you. Any further questions? Please, feel free to ask.
No, thank you, I'm good. I'm just gonna go off the grid and get the power armor. My pistol was kind of in case the robots try to down. That is a hard lock, Veronica. Hard lock.
How may I serve you, Master?
Yeah. Use the key card. Oh, right, I have hacking 50. Did you look good? No, it's not good. Let's do it. Did that do it? Nope. Where else? It's down here. 100.
Valid facial pattern detected.
What the hell? Okay,
Hello, Mrs. Millet. I hope you have an excellent day at work today.
thank you. Wait, Mrs. Fingers? I took a female ID. Well, let's see if we can find them.
Third floor access is for executives only. Please. Invalid response.
Okay. Oh, here they are. Hello, bros. I came to. Oh, they're all dead. Power armor. Veronica.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, that works. Alright, that's pretty much what we came here for. Armor piercing. Go!
Valid facial pattern detected.
Trouble.
Thank you. Veronica, try it. Veronica, how you doing? Now, there's a few. Now, I did pick up some laser rifles. Let's take a look at these things and see if we can fix them. Okay, let's keep on walking. We're almost at the thing. Now, there's a few places I want. I need to just repair and I don't need to go in there. And another thing that I should also discover is how good is time. Oh, we're doing fine actually. Another thing that I also need to discover is there's the new, there's, side, there's the entrance to Freeside, but that's not the entrance to Vegas. And there's the,
Personal space meaning anything to you, guy?
I didn't invade your personal space. You're being a bit of a dick, man. I didn't do anything. Boy. These guys should also have holes. Now let's do some trading over here. Not the best place to do some trading.
If you're looking to buy or sell, you've come to the right man.
Okay, let's move on. We're doing fine, we're doing fine. Alright, how far are these scouts? Oh, I remember this. Not too far from here. Very, very good place. And of course my... Damn it, I forgot to buy leather. Damn it, now I gotta go fast. Buy leather. So I can't just walk around without armor. I can't walk around like this in my tidy whitey suit. What is... Sorry to bother you again, good sir, but I need tidy whitey armor.
Hey there. You look...
Yes, I need armor. So it's goddamn that look. Fight. Thanks. Did I buy armor? I thought I bought 2 sets. Okay, I'm still 1 step here. That's what I'll have to do for now. Oh my god. Alright, come on, Veronica. Anyway, let's head out. Alright, we only have 14 minutes left.
Trouble.
Where? Ramen. Head over here. Okay, and there's this guy. So this guy, we're not gonna. So this guy's gonna make us a little awkward. We're just gonna check in. Oh wait, not those guys. Those are guys down here. This guy up here. There's that guy right there. So over here. Let's see what this is.
Prim is a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Allah. It's an Allah. What the hell was that even about?
Whoa there, pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the... Now that I've got your attention... Oh, Lord.
Now this guy knows the secret, but I already know the secret because I just paid him for it. Because I have paid him for it in the past. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Veronica, do me a favor and... Where is the...
Should have brought something to read.
Just wait here for a bit, Veronica. Alright, here's what I remember. If I remember correctly. So if I can remember correctly, what we have to do is we have to... Alright, let's move. Alright, here they are. Take a doctor's bag and a few skins. Black Alright, let's move. Alright, we're almost past the spot zone. We made it. I only take a little bit of damage.
Howdy.
And Veronica, you and I got what we came here for.
Aw, just when...
Okay, let's head out. And about. Veronica. Back to the bunker. We'll report into little friendo. Badly after this. Alright, let's report back to the Elder. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Alright, Elder, I have your reports. Backpack.
Found the missing patrols, or was something else on your mind?
Yes, they're dead.
They were all dead then. I suppose I'm not surprised. We have few friends in the world above, and many enemies. But we must turn our minds to other matters. When I sent out those patrols, I also sent 3 knights out on scouting missions. When the patrols failed to return, we assumed the worst, and sent a single communication to the scouts to hold position and maintain radio silence. I want you to contact those scouts and gather their reports. Like the patrols, they have devices on them that will enable you to track them. When you find them, Tell them you're my representative, and ask them if the bears are still hunting. That should get them to talk to you. Return when you've gathered all of their reports.
Okay, that should be easy. One's over there. One is the self-figure. No, there's just 3 of them. So there's just 3 of them. There's one not too far from here. One over near NCR territory. One over there. One over there. One over here. There. This attach should be a simple smash and grab, but we might have to do it next episode because I only have 6 to 7 minutes left. Let us head at fast travel to this place. Let's just fast travel to the NCR correct facility and just go north. Here. Alright, let's head north. This guy should just be across the hill or something. This guy's not too far. Oh, wrong way. Honestly, looks like these boys have hit some frag mines. The hell these frag mines? Oh, there's gonna be some frag mines over here. Hello.
What do you want? And don't try anything funny.
Are the bears still hunting?
You speak truly, for it is unlikely that an outsider would know both the Elder's name and that passphrase. Very well. I've been observing the penal facility there in the distance for some time now, after having followed some rather disturbing rumors. The facility was run by the NCR for a time, but the prisoners overcame their guards and now use the prison as a base from which to conduct raids. What puzzles me is why these men have been allowed to run wild for so long unchecked. Why has the NCR not retaken this place? Give this to the Elder. My observations are all within. Perhaps he will have a better idea of what this situation portends.
Alright, let's get to know that and head north, see what this guy has to report. We want to hear like 1 episode ago. Bird guy, we might not get the bird guy in the next episode. Miss Sandy, Veronica, do something. Veronica, I mean it. Oh, get this guy to slow down. Scout. Clap, clap. Are there bears?
Evening.
There's some
Don't take another step if you value your life. For what purpose do you approach me?
Are the bears still hunting?
Strange that the Elder should send an outsider, but I suppose he has his reasons. My observations have mostly focused on the small town to the south of here. It was cruelly attacked, its inhabitants slain nearly to the last. That such an act could occur so far west is nearly unthinkable. The NCR has forces in all directions, and an outpost scant miles west from here. That they have not responded to this violence shows either an unwillingness or inability to properly defend their borders, which is telling. I've collected such musings in this report. Please take it to the Elder.
Thank you. Alright. So next episode, how are we doing for time? We're out of time. So next episode, we're gonna go get the last scout, but that's next episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I love every single one of you, and I shall see you later. Bye-bye.